We're going to use the graphics calculator to solve a quadratic equation. So to go into the equation mode, we want to, in the menu, we want to choose this one that you can see there in the middle, A and equation. So we can press alpha to select so that we can get to A. You see the alpha is pink there, or red color, and then we press A. That goes straight to the equation mode. You can see equation there in blue, and the equation is a quadratic equation. That means it has a number x squared, a number x, and a number. So we go into, it's a polynomial. Poly means many. Polynomial, poly means many, so more than one value for x. So we put f2. It's a polynomial. What's the highest degree of x? The highest power of x is 2. So we press F1 for 2. Now A is the number that is in front of x squared. So for the number in front of x squared, that number is 3. So that number would go for inside where A is. So we'll put 3 in there. So the 3 will go in there. So the first number is 3. B is minus 8. So we'll press 3 and execute. B is minus 8 and execute. And C is 4 and execute. And if we press execute again, it gives us the two answers. The first answer, x1 is equals to 2. And if we press execute again, the next answer is 2 over 3, which is 0.6666. If you want it in decimal, 666 recurring. So, or 0.6 recurring. So what you see there is the two answers when you solve the quadratic equation. And as a matter of interest, I would show you another way where we can look at it through plotting the graph. So go into menu. We want the graph mode. You can see graph at the top there is 5. You can just press 5. You look on the screen, you see 5 there. You can press 5. And the graph is 3x squared. You press 3x and then squared minus 8 and then x plus 4 and press execute again. It gives us that graph. We can change the view window. Press F3 and we can choose standard. Press F3 again. So you go from minus 10 up to 10 along the x-axis, and along the y-axis from minus 10 to 10. Let's see how it looks like. That's the U-shaped graph. So now we can look for where it crosses the x-axis by pressing F5, G solve, and we want the roots. If you press F1 for the root, it gives you the first answer as that 0.666, which is the 2/3. And if we press on this D part, we press forward, it gives us the next answer, which is a 2. So you can solve quadratic equation by going into the graph mode, plot the function, and then use G solve and look for the roots, and you will see the two answers. Or you can use the equation, and that shows you how to solve a quadratic equations using the CG50 graphics calculator. Now it is your turn to try this. There's 3 quadratic equations there for you to solve. Plot the graph using the menu and go into 5 for graphs, and also try to solve it using the equation mode.